Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking about the brand new demo from the band Gored Embrace, entitled Promo 2022. Now, if you're not familiar with this band, they are a death metal band from Chicago, Illinois that I want to say has been around since at least 2020, as that is when the first single was put out, but it could have been sooner. There was no definitive date on the archives, unfortunately. But in the ranks, and I'm probably going to butcher some of these names, and I completely apologize. You have Danny Bazan and Noah Sawlaw on guitars. You have Aaron O'Neill handling the bass. Stephen Chesney on drums, and Anthony Cressanti on vocals. This is the band's second demo overall. It is only 2 tracks and just under 8 minutes in length. They do have one previous demo that was, you could consider it a self-titled, even though it was simply just called Demo, that was put out last year by Sewer Rot Records. But, when I listened to this demo, I got a lot of deicide vibes throughout this whole thing. Maybe, and that's just my opinion. That's what I felt. Now, as soon as you start this, you're really struck right away by how thick the bass tone is on this demo, and I absolutely loved it. It's very easily heard in the mix, just rumbling away. And when you get to track number 2, Flesh Constraint, which is a awesome title, by the way, at about the 18-second mark, and again a little bit later on in the song, they do these little kind of speed bursts of guitar riffs, like dun 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 dun, and then everything stops, and all you get is that bass just kind of rumbling away right after. And they do that a couple times and then move on. I just love how that is, because you really get a sense of how thick the tone of this bass is. And of course, you know me, I love bass. Overall, I thought the guitar work on these 2 songs was fantastic. I love the tone that they got. You get a nice mix of mid to fast-paced riffs with chugs and pinch harmonics, and even these kind of galloping sections that make you just want to headbang when they come on. Again, going back to track number 2, Flesh Constraint, there's a section where that kind of galloping riff comes in with the double bass underneath, and it really again reminded me of Deicide. In particular, think of the song Believe the Lie off of Serpents of the Light. That's what I felt when I was hearing that particular section. The drum production on here is nice and powerful. A great snap to the snare. Excellent double bass work with lots of really good blast beats. And again, at times, I was reminded of Serpents of the Light by Deicide, because the blast beats just had that, vibe. And I was actually just sitting here thinking, and I actually kind of remind me a little bit also, when I think of it, of Through the Eyes of the Dead, their Malice album, how that opening track starts, that blast beat section. That just came to me while I was sitting here doing this. So sorry about that little pause there. But yeah, and then you top everything off with the vocals, which are a nice, powerful lower growl that kind of reminded me of like early Flesh Crawl mixed with maybe a little bit of Joe Tychek from Broken Hope, with these really sick screams that are thrown in at times, and at times they're also layered with the growls as background vocals, and I thought that sounded really cool as well. Overall, this is just a solid little demo, in my opinion. While it's only 2 tracks, it's some seriously killer, old-school sounding death metal. I really loved their previous demo as well. These guys are a talented bunch of dudes, and I am really looking forward to a full length at some point, if we're lucky, or even just a, EP, or even another demo, just as long as they keep putting out some material. I give this a solid 9 out of 10. I definitely recommend checking it out. I will leave a link down below so you can check this demo out, as well as their previous demo, which, conveniently enough, I actually received my copy of in the mail today. So here is the first demo. I might as well show that off while I'm at it. I really love the artwork on the disc here. And then you got some of the dudes in the band there. But yeah, Gored Embrace, solid death metal band out of Chicago. Go check them out. That is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.